Hello, my beautiful souls. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. What's been going on with all of you? So, I just want to see what energies, what frequencies, what messages are coming through for all of you today. Let's see. What does the divine want to share with everyone? Um, and these are messages that come through. So, take what resonates with you, take what you feel comfortable with, what you feel happy with, and um, they are truly spiritual messages. They are here to shift you um, to give you a new perspective on your life and move you from perhaps where you were to where closer to where you want to be, or give you the healing that you need. So be open to all the beautiful things that might come through here for all of you today. Okay, my darlings, so let's see, what does the universe want to share today? What messages are here? Thank you, divine love. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for your light, which is burning away the darkness and illuminating our consciousness today. Thank you. All right, let's see. I'm using the Everyday Witch Tarot for this reading. It's a beautiful deck. I love this deck. It's so magical and it's just lovely. Okay, let's see what's coming through. Let's give it another shuffle. All right, show me for my beautiful collective what messages are here. And welcome to everybody who's here. All my blessings to you. Okay, let's see. All right, show me. This one wants to come through. Oh, what a card right in the beginning of the reading. Now, don't be afraid by any of the cards that you see or hear about. This is the death card, and in this card, this masked person is cutting a rope. So it's kind of like it's a little torn in the middle, and finally, this person has a sword, and they look like they're going to sever that tie forever. So there are a lot of major endings in your life and new beginnings. That's what death is. And believe it or not, everything on this planet is coming to life and dying every millisecond. I don't even know the measurement of it, but that's the nature of existence. So that's what I'm seeing here. A lot of endings, or a major ending. And yeah, a major ending. And then let's see what else shows up. So get ready for some major transformations. Maybe you're already feeling it. You're feeling the end of something, or you're feeling like something has ended, or the way you were has ended, or your life as you knew it has ended. And let's see what else shows up. Okay, show me what else is here, and see what messages are coming through. Let's see. Oh, wow. This is exactly what's going on. This is the Six of Swords. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, the Six of Swords is about leaving your past behind. It's about leaving, like you're completely and totally severing yourself from the past, and you're going across the shore into a new life, into a new beginning. And this is a beautiful new beginning. This is one where you've dropped and you've left everything behind. And you're not taking much with you. You are just ready. You're ready to leave this past behind. You are so ready to go. So this is a blessing that's coming into your life. Like, the end of something is the beginning of this beautiful new beginning for you, where you are, that's what the Six of Swords is about: entering a time of stability, entering a time of great, um like sense of peace and just happiness. All right, let's see what else. Let's see what else shows up. Let's see. Show me more. All right, so we have the Nine of Wands and the Hangman. So, a lot of you have been stuck for a while and you've been very tired, very wounded. That's the Nine of Wands. And this one wanted to come through. And there's the Lovers. You've been in this position where you felt stuck, where you felt exhausted, wounded, tired. And you're like, when am I going to get out of this phase? I need to get out of this phase. So that's what I'm seeing. Really, for this is the message coming through very strongly, is that you've been tired, but you've still got the fight in you. That's the Nine of Wands. It's like you're wounded, but you've still got the fight in you. And you've been patient, you've surrendered, that's the Hangman, surrender. And now the Lovers shows that you're at a crossroads in your life and you're ready now to take a different path, and you are taking a different path. You're leaving, I mean, with death as the very first card. It's showing me that that is coming to an end and you are finally going down a path that you need to go down, which is good for you. And wherever you were stuck, that time is finished. The time of feeling stuck there is done, it's finished, it's over. Okay, let's see what else shows up. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. All right, we have the Eight of Swords and we have the Four of Wands. So this clearly shows me that wherever you were feeling like the Eight of Swords is about being trapped in your own mind, in your own fears. It's more trapped in your own mind than it is anywhere else. The Page of Pentacles indicates to me that there is a penny, like, they say the penny drops. And where does it drop? In your mind. It's like finally you receive, or you get an idea, or you get something that actually just, I'm getting a vision of like, some like agent of cleansing that kind of drops into a contaminated pool, or a dark pool where you couldn't see anything, and all of a sudden everything clears up, everything cleans up, and then you see clearly, you see into that substance or that thing that was contaminated, and it has become pure again. And that's what I'm seeing with your mind. A penny is dropping, or a sub, like some inspiration or some divine influence or idea is dropping into your mind and cleansing this illusion of fear, this illusion of being trapped in your mind. And when that happens, look at that, you got the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a card of stability. It's one of my favorite cards. It's a card of home. It's a card of, you see, there's four people celebrating with their wands here. It's like such a joyous card. There's so much happiness here and just a sense of home. And so I feel like if you were trapped, it could be you felt trapped where you were, like in your home, in the space that you were in. You're finally leaving that and you're entering a new space. For some of you, this is a physical space, but for a lot of you, this is a mental space where you live in your mind. And that penny is clearing up the whole scene so that you can see that you're not in the space you thought you were. You are actually in the most beautiful divine realm. And that penny, that divine inspiration, that divine idea clears up the darkness within your mind so that you can truly see the truth, which is that you are always in the space of this, you know, gorgeous and angelic, clean, innocent, and beautiful consciousness. That's where you reside. And whatever else showed up is an illusion. It is not the truth about you, your mind, your life, or your being. And it's so powerful. And that's when you shift. You shift into this new world, into this new life of yours. Let's see what else we have. Wow, Two of Cups. And what do we have underneath? Oh, and the Five of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. So the Two of Cups is about finally being with your person or your people, where you just connect in your soul. Your soul is so deeply connected with these people that you're no longer standing outside of the warmth. You're no longer standing outside of that warmly lit building with whoever's in there enjoying their lives and thinking, but why am I standing outside in the cold? For some of you, you're single parents, and it's been a very hard journey, and you've had to do it alone. And if that's one scenario. The other is you have felt outside, an outsider. You haven't felt like you've been invited into the warmth of this love or this place that you look at from the outside and wish you could be in. And now you are, because you are you are welcoming yourself into the warmth of your own now newly refurbished, newly cleansed consciousness. And when that happens in your own consciousness, it starts to happen in the outside as well, on the outside, in the physical realm, right? So that's what I'm seeing. Once you accept and you embrace yourself and you stop leaving your own self out of your own self, we do that, you then come in contact with like-minded souls and people and situations. And for many of you, you are going to meet a partner, a soulmate, a person with whom you can share your life, and you are just so in sync. You are just so completely at ease and so happy in the company of each other. So I am seeing that you're leaving a very, very painful and difficult time, and perhaps rejection that you've experienced, to complete and total acceptance, one, of yourself, and then as a reflection of that, with others, and with one other person, like having that love in your life. And if this is about a relationship where things kind of didn't work out, one, I see either you're going to move away from that relationship, it's come to an end, and you're now heading towards that beautiful partnership with somebody else. um, and yeah, and it's going to be so divine. On the other hand, there is a possibility of healing within a relationship. Maybe the way things used to be have come to an end, and a new beginning is here for you in your relationship. You'll know in your gut if that speaks to you. And if it doesn't, then it's not you. Then that's not your message. Okay? Let's see what else shows up here. Judgment. All right. And I love this Judgment card in the Everyday Witch Tarot, because she's like, the Pied Piper. She's got her own flute and she's skipping along and she's so happy. So that's what I'm seeing. You're going to be skipping along to your own beautiful melody, and you're going to be so happy, and you will have that same vibration around you, the right kind of people around you, the right kind um, of the same frequency. They're just like naturally drawn to your melody, and they join in. So that's how you are going forward. Let's get a few more messages. This message has stayed pretty consistent, like one message has come through. We have the Seven of Swords. This is a card of like deception, or something being shady, or not quite seeing things as they are. Let's see what else. Or feeling cheated. Oh, that's too many. Okay. Okay, wow. Look at this. So the Four of Cups. the Four of Cups and the Eight of Wands. So, the Four of Cups is about feeling stuck. It's about feeling stagnant or like a stalemate situation. And the Eight of Wands is the complete opposite of that. It's about things moving swiftly and quickly and falling into place. All right. So, sometimes you've got to stir things up. I feel like you've got to stir your soul up. You've got to like wake yourself up, and you've got to start claiming, start speaking it out, start putting it out there. Like, I am blessed. I am brilliant. I am deserving. I am worthy. I am gifted. I am whatever your affirmations are, whatever you desire in your life. You need to stir your spirit. You need to stir that energy up. And with the Seven of Swords, don't allow this thief to come in and steal all your joy. It is coming in and stealing all your joy. Don't allow it to steal your joy. You need to stir up your spirit, stir up that magic, stir up that positive, beautiful energy, and banish this thief. This thief no longer will be hidden. You will see what is stealing your peace and joy away from you. And it's not external. Ask yourself, within yourself, what is that thief that is taking away your joy? What is that belief that is stopping you from living your full life, from really going out there and being all you can be? And sometimes, we're stuck and we feel like there are no answers, but there is always an answer. There's always an answer. And this is a message for me too, because I feel stuck. I feel stagnant. I feel like, how am I going to get out of this? Like, you just can't seem to find an answer. But look at this. How beautiful is this? It's saying you need to stir it up and see all the impurities that come to the surface, the thieves of your peace, and just get them out. Get them out. They can't sneak in and hurt you anymore. They can't sneak in and take away your joy. All right, let's see what else comes through. And what I'm going to do is, after I finish this general reading, I will pull out one card for everybody who's here today. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Let's see what else is showing up. The Knight of Pentacles, and the Tower, the Three of Cups. So I see a sudden message coming your way. Something is coming in suddenly, and it is going to give you some news which has been a long time coming. Like, it'll come suddenly, but you've been waiting for, like, oh my gosh, you had lost, you kind of like forgotten about it, and then boom, suddenly it comes, and it gives you something to be very joyful about, because there's the Three of Cups. So there is a message that's coming through for you, which is going to give you huge reasons to celebrate. Huge reasons to celebrate, because the Tower can be something that happens all of a sudden, and I feel like whatever was hidden is crumbling down. Whatever was not a firm foundation or of good materials is coming down. I was doing a session with a client, and we were talking about foundations, and I said, no matter whether, like, say you build a foundation which has really bad materials in it, really cheap materials in it, and you keep building, and then later on you add really fantastic, like very good quality materials on the top, that tower is not going to stand, because no matter what you put on top, if the base, the foundation of your being is corrupted, is shaky, is has not been taken care of, or the work hasn't been put in, or the good quality of materials. I mean, this is, you can use it in so many different ways, this thought, which is, what are you putting into the foundation of your own self? What are the thoughts? Um, what are the ingredients that you're adding to yourself? Make sure that you're building a strong foundation for your own life or whatever you're building, because later on it's not going to help it to stand. It's just on the surface. So that's what I'm seeing. Whatever needed to come down is coming down, so that you can celebrate and you can finally, like, I see something coming down which is not meant to be there. And maybe it's been very stubborn in your life, whatever that is in your life that's been very stubborn, and you haven't been able to like conquer that part of yourself. This thing, the momentum, has had started many years ago, some of you even generationally before you were born. And finally the time has come, and that tower is coming down, which needs to come down in your life, so that you can move on and live this fantastic and powerful life with the Three of Cups, rejoicing. For some of you, it's been a battle, like within your family, or like you in your career, or whatever, in your love life, whichever area this is, that tower has stood and not let you like move forward. It is coming down, my darlings, and you're going to be so happy. You're going to be so happy. Wow, wow. Let's get one last card to close up this reading, and let's see what shows up in this general reading. The Ten of Swords. This has been a difficult journey for you all, my darlings. Very difficult. Well, with the tens, I see a new dawn is dawning in your lives. Just like the very first card, it's ended with the same type of energy. It started and ended with the same energy, where it's showing me that whatever stabbed you in the back, whatever kept you stuck, whoever deceived you, whatever pain you've been through in your life, the tens are completion. That cycle of your life is ending. It is finishing. And even though right now you might feel that pain of the swords in your back, you might feel it, it is the end of that phase in your life, and you are entering the most grand and glorious and beautiful. You are being born again. You're literally being born again. We have so many rebirths within our lifetime, don't we? It's, we shed our old self only to um and it's not the old, I feel like we're shedding layers of things learned which don't serve us anymore. We're shedding old beliefs when, and the core, the essence of our being is coming through with every layer that we shed. We, who we truly are, is coming through closer and closer, to who we really are. And the more we shed, the more authentic we become, and the more real we become within our own beings. And that is the journey. The closer we are getting to the light within us, that divine essence of our beings. And that is what I am seeing. That is what I'm seeing for you all. You are finally getting closer and closer to that part of yourselves. And yes, it's been through a lot of suffering. And sometimes, unfortunately, in life, we don't learn. Like, you suffer and then you crack open. And that's when you shed that old belief system. You shed all the old acquired thoughts which are not really yours anyway, and you open up your being to the light of your soul, the light of your truth, and the truth of this universe which you are a part of. And boy, oh boy, there is nothing to stop you then. Nothing can stop you. So keep growing, my darlings. Keep progressing. I know sometimes it's so painful, but through that pain, just know all that's happening right now is you are shedding an old system, an old belief, an old way of being, and you are actually becoming younger. You are becoming new. You are becoming, rejuvenated, and you are shining brighter and more beautiful. Don't get caught up in the external image, get caught up in the internal um, evolution of your being. And so it doesn't matter how you look, it is who you are transforming into. Things are never as they seem, right? Our eyes are always deceiving us, our senses are always deceiving us. But when you look with your inner sight, look within, you will see that child being born, that child of your own being born again and again and again, closer and closer and closer to the oneness of this universe, to the power of your being, to the infiniteness of your essence, which is just pure love, is just pure peace, and completely and totally surrendered to the harmony and the alignment and the synchronicity of this universe, which you are a part of. All right, my lovelies, I hope you enjoyed this, my darlings. I'm sending you so much love and all my comfort, like all the comfort. If I could see you all, I would give you all a tight hug and just tell you that everything's going to be okay. Wherever you are, you're going to get through this and you're going to shine like a star, like a beacon, a ray of divine love and light, and even guide others through their pain, their darkness. That's what we're here for. So yeah, so that's what I have for you today, my lovelies. If you enjoyed this, do let me know your thoughts. I love to hear how you felt, what breakthroughs you had, what resonated with you. And yes, and hopefully one day I look forward to meeting you all, maybe somewhere, sometime. And you can always, get in touch with me if you want to do a personal reading. Do let me know. All right, my lovelies, you take care of yourselves. All my love. Okay, now who's over here? Is there anyone here? I'm going to pull out a card for anybody who is here. So, whoever is here will get a one card reading. Okay, I suppose not. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to pick a card, and I want you to pick, and let's pick a pile. So pick pile 1, 2, or 3, and that will be your message. And if you feel called to pick more than one or all, then go ahead and do that. But really, you can pause and ask yourself, like, I'll give you a moment, which am I feeling called towards? 1, 2, or 3, and just choose. Let your gut quickly choose the one, okay? All right, let's see. Group 1. What message do we have for group 1? Wow, the Queen of Pentacles. Love it. Love, love, love. You are coming into a season of abundance, okay? All the seeds that you've grown, they're beginning to blossom, and your life is beginning to look like you want it to. Like finally, like in a garden, you wait for all the seeds to grow, and then it looks like you imagined. That garden turns out because you plant the roses, the daisies, the dahlias, the whatever species you want in your garden, and you have a vision of it. And that's what I'm seeing right now, is your vision is blossoming into being. And if you haven't done that already in your life, if you haven't planted the garden of your dreams, the life of your dreams, ask yourself, what seeds can you plant in your life now? What are the seeds you can plant in your life at this moment, so that you can see the garden or the life that you desire? It's a really, really great question. I'm going to do this myself and say, what can I plant today which will flourish in time, which I want to see in my life? All right. So that's a great and very deep question to think about. Now, let's see. I'm going to put this card back and I'm going to shuffle. Let's see for group 2. What is your message? for group two. All right. Oh, that was very quick. The Three of Cups and the Sun. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, this is so specific. There are three people cheering in the cards in the Three of Cups, three people with cups in the air cheering and celebrating with the moon in the sky. And then we have the Sun card in this deck, which also has three people holding hands in a field of sunflowers and like jumping up in joy and going around and around. So, this is truly specific for some of you, okay, very specifically. There are three of you who are going to celebrate, and your time has come. With the Three of Cups and the Sun, something huge, huge. I mean, the Sun is victory and success on levels that are beyond. And I am seeing that, and for those of you who it's not three, but for some of you, it is three of you who are going to rejoice. I see you coming together with very near and dear and loved ones. Either you find them or you've had them, and you're celebrating the time of your life. You're like, this is the time of your life. Something big is coming in, something amazing, amazing. Whatever you're wishing for, desiring, whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest is coming in now. Those of you who chose group two, wow, look at that. That is, I cannot even say in words how powerful this is and how happy you're going to be. My gosh, this is relationships being healed, this is wealth, this is things. I'm getting a sense of things that were stuck, or you've worked tremendously hard on, or you have wondered when this will happen. It is happening now. There's a reunion as well for some of you. I see healing in relationships, especially in families, especially, I mean, with a lot of like siblings and parents, and yeah, a lot of healing here, a lot of healing and joy. Okay, so that's group two. Now, group three, let's see what is showing up for all of you. Group three, what do we have? Okay, group three. Show me for group three. Wow, the Queen of Wands. Fantastic. And in this, she has like a dragon behind her who is a friend, who is her, like, I mean, they're buddies. And she's standing here with a wand, and she looks just glorious. She has a bouquet of flowers in her hands. So, some of you are going to receive some major recognition, and I see power on your side, and not the kind of power that is forceful. It is true power, like it is true strength. It's the kind that doesn't need to speak because it just is. So that's where you're headed towards. You're heading towards a time of humble power. That's the way I can say it, that you are so powerful within yourself that you don't need to tell anybody about it. It is so evident. And you are receiving the recognition that you deserve, because this person has a bouquet in their hands and the dragon is behind them with their wings behind them. Like, and it's such a like loving dragon, you know? Such a loving and sweet dragon. Like, he almost looks like protective over her, like, I'm watching over her. And I'm hearing so many different messages. One, you'll find your dragon, this loving being, magical being in your life, who just adores you, and you are so safe there. Two, you encounter your own dragon, and you know your power. You know it so clearly that you just know it, and that's it. There's no need to explain yourself. And then in this world, in the world of the scene, people are seeing you, people are understanding you, and people are acknowledging your gifts, and they are just, you just feel very loved. You feel just so loved and so warm and so, like, what's the word? How do I say this? You're just so content. Yeah. And there's an innocence. There's a childlike, like, you know how a child feels when you love them, when you give them appreciation, when you, it's like that child in you finally feels validated. Yeah, I'm getting that very strongly. There's like a true sense of validation of you, the child within you, and you're merging, that child and the who you are is like one now, and there's no separation there. And wow, this is a glorious time for you, such a glorious time. Oh my gosh. And that's what I have for you, my darlings. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you picked. Let me know how it spoke to you, because I love to hear from you all. And yeah, this is a quick little reading for you all, just to tap into what's going on with you, make you maybe think differently, and help you to be inspired in life. And that's what I aspire to, is just to help heal and love and comfort whoever needs it, and to shift them from where they were to a new paradigm, a new dimension, so that they can be that beautiful, beautiful, precious, and gorgeous soul that they are. Okay, my darlings, take care of yourselves and do subscribe if you enjoyed this. Do like and do share. And thank you all for listening. Take care.